Hello, Serge here for the Backyard Driving Range. All right, I'm going to talk about the big A today because the big A is the big A because it's really important, super important. You can have the best grip, stance, and posture, or as we call the fundamentals, the best grip, stance, posture, right, and alignment's the number 4. You can have those 3. You walk in with bad alignment, make a great swing, ball's going to the wrong place. In terms of, you could hit a great shot to the wrong place, but it's really the right place for that alignment, which was wrong. Did you follow all of that? Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple that you can do. I've probably talked about these somewhere before, but I wanted to put them all together in just a video, a daily, that talks about pre-swing alignment checks. Number 1, you can walk in with a golf club or a stick in your hand, whatever you want. All right, you can walk in. You face your target. Say your ball's already there. You can put your club down right here, and then you can come over here and check it against your target, over your ball to your target, and now you know it's parallel left. You can walk in, get into your setup when you're ready, but then you must bend down, pick that club up, and throw it aside. It cannot be pointing anywhere near that target because they might get you for still having an outside agency. That'd be 2 big ones. So that's one you can do there. I wouldn't count on that you could have your partner standing behind you to check you out like you see on the LPGA. The ladies do that a lot where the caddy stands there and well before she's getting ready to swing, the caddy always walks off to the side and then stands still. I got to believe, from what I've heard, that's probably the very next major ruling we're going to get from the USGA. They're going to stop that, but I don't think they're going to take that away. All right? All right, now let's say you're actually over the ball now. I'm going to put a ball out here. I'm going to show you a couple ways you can check your alignment while you're right there at the ball. All right? So you've walked in, you found your spot in front. Now again, I ran into it the other day at a golf school, the students picking a spot out there about 10 feet. You want that spot to be 6 inches, no more than 6 inches, foot at the max. The farther that you move out there, a 1-inch mistake, stand 3 feet in front of the ball, fans or flares out 10 yards every 100 yards. That's too far. Plus the fact, if you're playing on a golf course that's beautifully manicured, it's hard to find something out there. All right? So, but even here, you could find some kind of speck this close, and you walk in, and you can see it from here. When you walk in, all you got to do is just see that to there to there, and to line your club face up, and use that, that line going that way to help get your feet down parallel. But here's one of the ways you can check it. Let's assume you're over the ball now, and you're saying, I think I feel pretty good. Well, one of the first kickers for it is, how can you look at the ball, from the ball to the target when you're at address? If you have to stand here, and first off, you look down, you see your right arm, your back arm, for a righty, or to be the right arm, way higher than your left, and just think about your shoulders where they are, and your shoulders are way over there, then you could have good feet, but your shoulders are open. Shoulders and toes got to be toes, knees, hips, shoulders, and eyes over the ball. So if you have to do anything like this to see the target, that's a pretty good clue that your feet are very much to the right. Because if you just cad your head in your normal position and turned your head this way, right? You should be picking your head up like that, like you'd be picking it up when you're swinging through to the after impact. Your head should just be able to roll, your eyes should turn right down the line. Like especially, that's why first time I ever wore sunglasses when I played, I said, hey, this is cool. It's going to help me know that I'm parallel left, because I'm running my line. It's going up and down. But if your glasses are moving like that, then the odds are what? You got to go like that to see it, or any degree of it. Then that's a clue that you're out to the right. Let's just say you're not too certain. You want to double check it again. Oh, here's the first one. You can stand here. If everything's good, just keep your address position, your hand position. Just take your left hand off the club, and which would be your forward hand, or right hand for lefty, and just take it straight up from if you let it fall, it'll come down and hit you right in the side, and just turn it this way so it's perpendicular to the ground, and just straight look down it, and it should be out to the left. If you're in here and you pick it up and it's anywhere near the target, or especially, I guarantee you, somebody that's 70 or 80 yards to the right, that hand will be pointing to the right your forward hand will be pointing to the right of the target, of your target. Then you know you're in deep trouble. So now, if that's the case, you do what? You just keep coming. You just keep turning like this until where you can see that this hand is appreciably the amount of yardage left it needs to be for the shot, the club you got in your hand. If you want to double check it, or you like this one better, you stand in your position, you think everything's correct, you just take the club away, leave your right hand there, and just take your right hand, like swing it back down, and just like you were going to be swinging a golf club, and come straight up there and stop it at point, at just under your eye height. And you see my eyes are tilted, and right now, that's pointing dead at the camera right there, smack at the camera. This is the one that shows you your ball line. So from your a good dress position, if you swing it straight out, that's pointing you, that's where your balls would likely go if you hit it dead square from this body alignment. All right? If I go way left, it's pointing way out there. I get pretty much on line, it's right at the target, good alignment. All right? So I gave you about 3 or 4 little tips here how you can do it while you're over the ball. So that way you could double check yourself before you hit, and at least if you were really badly aligned and you at least come back towards the right way, you'll have a much better shot. What we might start getting into categories, what we call a good miss. And why? Good misses are the best because they go farther and straighter, and therefore are very likely closer to the target when you're lined up a lot closer to the target. So here's some, start trying these checks. You can practice it out, and these work on the practice tee, but especially they work well on the golf course too. All right, so these should really help you to start getting and becoming a master of the big A when you're out there, especially playing golf, and help you shoot those lower scores. That's it for the Surge for today, and I'll be speaking with you all again soon.